Oh, beloved, good day all the way from Ukraine, and there is something that the Lord has started in Ukraine, and I want us to join the move. The Lord has told us there's going to be a massive revival in Ukraine, and we've been praying by God's grace, and the Lord has led us now to go to the city center. The Lord said it's a strategic position to go and intercede and pray for the land, and there is that we erect the altar of righteousness. And presently we are at the city center. We have prayed mid intercession this morning, but today there's going to be intercession by 9 p.m. and so those online and those on ground, you can make your way to the city center in Alkov, and for those that can also go to the city center in Kyiv also, and you can also go there and pray and make intercession. And the Lord is going to be joining us. There's going to be a massive move. The Lord showed me a revelation some years back when we came to this nation, and I saw the prison gate of this nation open, and people began to run out and run towards the city center, seeking for the Lord. You understand? I know that there are lots of prophetic details about that, and there's going to be a prophetic voice that will rise over this nation, and the ministry that God has ordained in this nation will prosper in righteousness and true holiness, and the voice that God has not ordained in this nation shall be silenced. And the Lord said every altar of darkness that is waging war against the nation of Ukraine shall be buried and silenced. And so for everyone that God has given a call, this is the time to rejoice, because there have been some fathers that have labored and prayed over this nation, and so the Lord is using people, and this is the time, set time for the manifestation of that prophecy. There has been fathers that have prayed and interceded, and the Lord is just making us vessels. All glory belongs to the Lord. It's not us, but it's just the set time of God. And so as long as God is still on the throne, Satan must pack out of Ukraine. You understand? So this is the set time of God. Every intercessor, make yourself available. Subscribe and pray. You understand? Share the video. Let everyone begin to pray. It's not a movement of man. It's a movement of God. There is going to be righteousness that will break forth in the land of Ukraine. I will spread it into the borders of Russia. It will spread into every region. You understand? And it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. So I want you to make yourself available, and also I want us to join the movement also that the man of God Natalie Bassi is doing in Nigeria. There is a prayer movement. It's of God. The Lord showed me this night, and there was a visionary encounter of which I saw that the Lord was using that move to raise Mistral and to raise mighty men of God. So wherever you are, between the hours of 12 a.m. to 1, it's 1 hour prayer, and I want you to join. And also, make sure you remember the nations. And there is something that the Lord has started that the devil cannot hide. As long as God is on the throne, as the Lord liveth and his spirit lives, Satan must pack out of this nation. Young ministers will be rising up. I'm giving a prophecy right now. Young ministers will be rising up from the nations of the heart and will be taking the territories that has been lost to the enemy. And so I want you to make yourself available. The Lord will preserve you, and the Lord is raising men, the likes of Toby Osho, the psalmists, and the Lord is using them for great works in Nigeria, and there is going to be massive move. You understand? I want you to stay tuned, be connected to the Holy Ghost. Make sure you live in true righteousness and holiness. The Lord will preserve you. It's the time that the Lord will be handing over battles to the younger generation, and I want us to align to the move that God started in the life of the fathers, the life of Pastor Kumuyi, the life of Pastor Iye Adeboye, and the great men of God, the likes of men of Apostle Selman, great men of God, the likes of Apostle Arume Osai, great men of God. And it's the set time for our generation, and may the Lord preserve us. Shalom. God bless you. Bye.